Hello, and welcome to this video. What we're going to be looking at here is a demonstration of the new reports and reporting tools that we have released with version 3.5 of OpenLMIS. Please note that this is the first release of OpenLMIS with this reporting functionality included, and in future OpenLMIS releases, we will be improving the functional capabilities of the reporting stack, the actual reports and charts that are built in here, and the style of the user interface by which the information is displayed. And so now I'm going to log into a test system of OpenLMIS as a user called Devo1. But before I do, I just want to show you in the back end of Superset, which is the data visualization tool that the reporting stack runs on, that I only have a couple of users built in here, admin and administrator. Devo1 does not appear in this list. But through some work we've done in the 3.5 release to integrate OpenLMIS with Superset, I am, through some single sign-on capabilities, able to navigate from my reports menu in OpenLMIS to this instance of Superset, within the same navigation window. So I don't need to leave the OpenLMIS system to be automatically logged in and provisioned with a user in the Superset reporting stack. Now what I'm seeing here, there's no actual data returned, and that's just because of the structure of the data built into this test OpenLMIS environment. And so I'm going to change gears and take a look at a demo system that does have data loaded. Here I'm at a dashboard that's showing me a series of different charts and tables on the reporting rate and timeliness indicators. Right now what we're looking at is demo data, so please some of these numbers may not look realistic for you. But first, I just want to go through quickly how easy it is to modify the look and feel or layout of these dashboards. I can drag and drop different slices or different charts to be placed differently on the dashboard. I can adjust their sizing. I can add headers if I want to add some titles to different sections of a dashboard. It's really flexible in terms of how you can configure the overall look of this dashboard. I can also apply filters using this pane on the left side, where I can use a specific district. In this case, we just have one district in our demo data, or region, as well as a specific facility name, program, or processing period. And by choosing a particular filter, the entire dashboard is updated. So I can now see the specific number of expected facilities for the December 2013 reporting period and what percentage of them reported late versus on time. And through this table, I can see detail in terms of which specific facilities were late or on time. I can use the search box here in the top right, or I can apply a filter again to just be returned with those facilities that were late. Additionally, within Superset, users with the right permissions are able to click on these three buttons and go to this Explore Chart functionality. Let's say I want to see how my reporting timeliness has trended over time and improved over time. So within this pane, I'm able to actually edit the query and the visualization style of what my report is returning to me. So I'll begin by choosing a visualization type. There are 48 different visualization types available. Some more basic things like bar charts, line charts, pie charts, tables, but also bubble charts, box whisker charts, Sankey diagrams, heat maps. There's really a lot of options that you have available to you here. For purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to use a stacked bar chart. And so I know that I need to go over here and adjust my layout a bit on the Style tab. I can choose a color scheme, whether I want to display a legend or values for the bars. Each of these different visualization types has its own sort of configuration settings. I'll choose my date column and my time grain. I want to see things at a monthly level, since that's the length of my reporting period. And I want to see a count of facility IDs. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in, I want to see a count of unique facility IDs. And so I'm typing in count. I choose count distinct, and I choose ID here. I can change the label so that it's a bit easier to read. I want to see it grouped by reporting timeliness, which is the value that's actually returning, the number of, or the actual status of the report. And so I can see here when I went live in early 2012, how many of my facilities were reporting on time, and counts of when they were, when they were returning late or unscheduled. And now we haven't had, since about halfway through the implementation, we haven't had a facility that failed to report on time. So I can see it's been really good performance, with this data set. So now that we've taken a look at some of the functional capabilities of Superset and gotten a taste on how administrators or power users can drill into charts, modify the queries and the visualizations, or build their own charts, let's just take a look quickly at some of the other reports we've built into the 3.5 release. So first, I'm on the stock status dashboard, where I'll see the stock status for various products at different facilities. So which products are adequately stocked, overstocked, understocked, etc. We're beginning by showing the reporting rate and timeliness charts here, just to give report consumers a sense of which facilities did report versus did not report, so they can understand the denominator of what facilities they're working with. But as we saw previously, it's very easy to add or remove or rearrange these charts. So if you don't want these here, if you want them deprioritized in the view, that's something that would be very easy for you to do at your implementation. Just like the reporting rate and timeliness dashboard, we have filters for a program, various geographic levels, processing periods, and in this case we have a filter for product name as well, which really would be necessary to apply to understand some of these charts a bit better. One bit of feedback we hear a lot is that this would be maybe more useful as a percentage display, which by using this contribution checkbox, it automatically adjusts the y-axis to now show me percentage of facilities over time with various stock statuses. Again, this would be most useful when you apply a filter for a specific product. Some of the other dashboards we've built have shown specifically stock outs. And so here, in this instance, we've included a instructions to apply a particular filter, but here we can see the stock out rate for the district over time as the instructions guide me. If I were to apply a filter for just a particular commodity, I can see what that stock out rate is for that commodity. Here we also have, and again, this is demonstration data, so the values are not necessarily accurate. Here, we've also included a benchmark line to show what our target is, so you can easily see how you're performing against a particular target. And we're able to show, the value on a map as well. For this particular district, we have data for what its stock out rate is. Here's the full list of reports or dashboards that we've built into Superset as a part of the 3.5 release of OpenLMIS. Contact your OpenLMIS representative if you'd like to take a look at any one of these in particular. We only had time to go through a few key ones here today. One more note just about the security and access permissions available within Superset. I've been alluding to them briefly throughout the video, but just to make sure that the point is clear. Different users will be given different sets of permissions. So you will be able to define administrators and who should be able to provision users, create or edit public versions of charts, whereas most users will likely be given read-only access, so that if they are even able to drill into a chart, not all users are necessarily able to do that, but if they do drill into a chart and edit it in some way, they won't be able to save a public version of the chart. So here I'm actually prohibited from overriding this chart, and I can only save a private version. And so we can give different users different levels of access in terms of what types of functionalities they're able to do within Superset, and by extension within the OpenLMIS reporting window. Additionally, we can reconfigure these certain elements of the page so that the menu bar doesn't show all information to all users, or it can be removed entirely, so that here, when I'm logged into OpenLMIS, I don't see some of this additional information that is sort of built within Superset. Thank you for your time. And if you have any questions or would like additional information, please visit us at the OpenLMIS website, openlmis.org, and navigate to our contact page where you can fill out a form to request additional information, and someone will get back with you shortly. Thank you, and take care.